Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here, and today I'll be reviewing H20 Just Add Water Season 1, Episode 26, A Twist in the Tail. Here we are, folks, the final episode of Season 1, and it's honestly as good as the season finale gets. You see, Dr. Denman has finally achieved her goal, and pretty much has the girls right where she wants them. First off, I love how they fixed the mistakes of the last episode of giving us more of, well, the villain. And again, Lara Cox does a bang-up job in the role. She has to be one of the most conniving characters I've ever met in this show. And there's a lot of good in them. More on Season 2. She even goes so far as to kidnap Lewis and uses him as a hostage. That is evil in its entirety. Zane is also a fantastic character. The moment he finds out that not only is his girlfriend a mermaid, but one of the mermaids that he's been hunting the whole entire second half of the season. And his scenes with Ricky are fantastic. I mean, the reason why Ricky didn't tell him is also great. Zane knew he messed up and instantly goes to try and help her and her friends. That is great. Even Lewis didn't want his help, even when he breaks him free. Knew instantly they had to put aside their differences to save both of their women. And of course, honestly, the pure satisfaction of Dr. Denman losing everything is fantastic. It is a monstrosity. But the best scene throughout the whole episode is the climax. My god, is this stuff fantastic. The way they go up against Denman and using their powers on her against her is freaking great. Even when she offers them a deal in exchange for them not giving up their powers during the lunar eclipse, more on that bit later, they're like, hell to the no, we're not fucking interested. And honestly, it's just one of my favorite climaxes in the season. More on Season 2. And I love how everything wraps up in a civil bow. And I'm kind of bummed that Zane and Ricky don't break up here. Yeah, I know they get back together later, but at this part, I thought this was over. I like them as a couple. Generally, some of their best moments. You want to hear more of that? Watch my other reviews. It's freaking great stuff. Now before I get to the negatives, Miss Chatham's role is kind of more what's the word? Exposition dump. But she truly understands why they'd be hesitant to go through with all this, considering it's, well, if they step into that pool during the lunar eclipse, they lose their powers. Pretty much what makes them unique. And honestly, this is character growth from the series that's building up to is amazing. But I do love their reactions when they find out that it was only for 12 hours. Ricky falling into the sea, Cleo after she in the bathtub, and Emma swimming in her pool. Not gonna lie, those are great. Now we come to the stuff I don't like. First off, Zane's father's redemption. Not only does it feel rushed, it kind of feels forced. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like he does come to that conclusion, and the one and only good character trait he has, that he's not physically abusive. He's more financially abusive. I mean, yeah. I do kind of like that he's not a full-fledged villain like Dr. Denman is, but it feels forced to the point where Zane's like, it's either this it's either this funding or me, and honestly, it just feels out of left field. And now the other one, the ending. The girls finding out from Lewis that half of the what they heard was true. How do they repay him for saving their asses? Using water against them. What the hell? I was liking this episode up until that point. I mean, this is how you repay Lewis? I mean, yeah. Yeah, if he told them the straight truth, it wouldn't be as, what's the word? Believable when they tell Dr. Denman about them giving up their powers. If they were told the whole thing, they'd be like, yeah, I don't buy that crap. Honestly, that was dumb. But for the rest of this is a great season finale to end the season. So I give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. The first and second acts were fantastic. The ending was straight up stupid. So that's my review of the series finale, episode 26, A Twist in the Tale. On Thursday, I'll be doing a ranking of all the episodes from worst to best. Mark your calendars, Thursday, the 11th of July. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.